Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Eminent clergy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Eminent clergy, our acting national chairman, the general secretary, the national executives, chairman and members of the Council of Elders, minority leader, members of parliament, the former chief of staff, the former presidential aspirants, former members of parliament, and former ministers of state and former government appointees, regional and constituency executives, executives of our external branches, our former parliamentary candidates, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives, our TESCON patrons and executives of TESCON, our colleagues as well as former executives of the party, fellow patriots and beloved Ghanaians. We gather here today to give thanks to Almighty God for bringing us to the end of a chapter in our story of rebuilding and reform as a political party. We are grateful to Almighty God for His guidance and mercies throughout our recent internal processes. Our national conference was a success, and our flag bearership election was peaceful and incident-free. Without God's arms wrapped around us, we would not have been successful. That is why the Bible tells us in the book of Thessalonians that for all things give thanks to God. Praise be to His name. We are indeed thankful. Today's Thanksgiving service is not a celebration of personal ambition. It is, for me, a moment to join you all in reflection, prayer, and a recommitment to a higher cause. The cause of contributing to the building of a nation that is truly great and strong. We have been through a grueling election cycle, one that has the potential to have caused wounds and strained relationships. Elections can leave scars that may not show on the surface, but can sometimes cut deep. Jesus taught us in Matthew 5:39 to 44 that when we are falsely accused, our response should reflect patience, truth, love, and trust in God, rather than retaliation. This teaching, part of the Sermon on the Mount, emphasizes no revenge, no returning insults for insult, and responding with unexpected grace. I am strengthened and inspired by Psalm 23, verses 118 to 22, which tells us that the stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. And that is why on this day, as we celebrate and give thanks together, I want to ask all of us from the bottom of my heart to forgive each other for some of the unpalatable things we may have said against one another during this election cycle. I have been encouraged by the efforts I have seen many of you make to reach out to your brothers and sisters after the election. And though I know the exercise of healing isn't completed yet, I believe we have started well, and I commend all patriots for the steps taken so far. I would like to, at this juncture, also thank all church leaders, including all charismatic church leaders, for their support, advice, and constant prayers that contributed significantly to the peace and success of the contest. We are encouraged by the knowledge that going forward, we can continue to count on their constant prayers. What is left of healing and uniting will come by acknowledging where each went too far, telling ourselves the truth, and still choosing to walk together. Healing will not come from silence. It will come from speaking up on what binds us together and working towards it. As a family, we have more that binds us together than what we differ on. What we have to do is to deepen our concentration on what we have in common and put less emphasis on what we differ on. The road ahead will demand discipline, sacrifice, and hard work. Victory in 2028 will not be gifted to us. It must be earned, constituency by constituency, household by household, with humility and purpose. In the coming weeks and months, we shall embark on a thank you tour to properly acknowledge the hard work and comportment that have been displayed by party members nationwide through this period. We are also getting to work quickly to reorganize the party's policy structures, to fine-tune and market our alternative policy proposals to the good people of Ghana in the shortest possible time. While at that, the reorganization of our party structures will continue in earnest to give the stronger and well-motivated machinery required for election 2028. Let us put behind personal grudges, internal suspicions, and factional lines. Let us rebuild trust among ourselves. Let us return to the values that built this party: service, competence, and respect for institutions, and belief in the Ghanaian people. This is the beginning of our journey to win back the trust and love of the Ghanaian people. Our nation requires the best efforts that each of us can put up. It requires that we all give the best of our ideas, our sweat, and our sacrifice to build the nation our forebears envisioned. In my personal experience, I have learned that if you do not focus on how people opposed to you have offended you, you will be able to build an environment where everyone eventually brings their best to help in achieving the bigger goal. That is why I would like to use this sacred moment to appeal respectfully and firmly to the government of the day. Ghana has been through a lot. Our people are still under lots of pressure. This is not the time for retribution, intimidation, or the settling of political scores. It is the time to lower the temperature, heal the nation, and govern in a way that reassures every Ghanaian that they are safe, respected, and valued, regardless of how they voted. Ghana is bigger than any political party. Our democracy must never be reduced to vengeance. There is work to be done, serious work. The kind of work that requires patience, listening, learning, and showing up even when the applause is absent. The kind of work that places the country before comfort and duty before ego. I pledge my full commitment to this task, not alone, but together with you, together with every committed party member, every volunteer, every youth organizer, every woman's leader, every elder who still believes that Ghana can be better than what we see today. Let us leave this place renewed, focused, and determined. May God heal our party. May God heal our nation. And may God grant us the wisdom and strength to serve Ghana with integrity, courage, and love. Thank you, and may God bless you all, and God bless our home and Ghana.